This is the second of a three-part series on how car design will change in the future. Hyundai, through its Genesis brand, has presented the Mint, which makes for terrible puns like they have unwrapped a new design. It's a two-door sports car, perhaps paying a little homage to the early Porsches, or the later Peugeot RCZ. The rear has a sloping roof not dissimilar to the Citroen DS, although the boot is bigger.
And I'm interested that Genesis have kind of indicated the final showroom version may be really quite close to what the concept car is, and I'm excited by that. That sounds great to me.
What's at the front of the car? It's got a bonnet as though there's an engine under there. It's an electric vehicle, isn't it? So, I mean, what's going on at the front of the car? What's the point of it?
Slopes down a little, but you note that just under where the bonnet is and then down to where the grille might have been to where the bumper bar is, there's almost gap sort of thing there. I just had a look at it and it reminded me of a Lightning McQueen at the car.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost a little mouth.
You're right, a smile, a cheeky smile.
A lot of sports car makers are producing the cab forward look, resplendent of the McLaren. At the Shanghai Motor Show, there was the Qiantu K50 that clearly shows that the Chinese are very keen not to just produce little buzzbox cars, but the exotics as well.
Copy someone else's car, yeah.
I think it harbours for really interesting things coming from Chinese designers in the future, and they're quite willing to borrow the best and most exciting things from Europe. It'll be interesting to see how their designers progress in the next few years.
One report put it as a total weight of only 281 kilograms. Seems pretty low to me. That's 618 pounds. That's Morris Minor type weight.
Yeah, they're making it from feathers.
Yeah. A suicide door is hinged at the back, so if you opened it while moving, the wind would catch it and rip it off, hence the name. But several manufacturers have the front door as usual, but the back door is a suicide door, and there is no pillar in between. Great for access, a bit like French doors in a house. Nissan showed off this design with their IMQ concept.
I wonder about its practicality. I imagine pulling up next to another car, you open both doors, you front passenger and rear passenger step out, and then what do? They have to kind of wriggle and close one door and try and wriggle around to the other one because you're caught. You can't go anywhere. You've got to vault a door to get to the front of the back. Crazy.
It's like a sheep pen.
Yes. Yes.
So there it is, a review of some of the more unusual shapes appearing in car design. My thanks to Dean Oliver and Brian Smith for their perceptive comments. Dean and Brian are part of the Overdrive radio program that is also podcast on iTunes and Spotify. I'm David Brown. Thanks for listening. This is the second of a three-part series on how car design will change in the future.